If your commute takes you by the intersection of Highway 50 East and I-80 in West Sacramento, you've probably seen this sign. It says Ocean City, Maryland, 3,073 miles.
Yeah, it's a little bit odd, but not as odd as the sign's backstory. We sent ABC 10's John Bartell to investigate its origin.
You've probably seen it. It's just after the split on Highway 50 East and I-80. It looks like a normal road sign.
That's gotta be a typo.
But one of the destinations is really far.
Ocean City, Maryland, 3,073 miles.
When I checked on my GPS, the mileage was a little off.
It looks like Ocean City is about 2,866 miles away by car.
I wanted to see if the odd sign was just a typo, so I went to Caltrans sign making shop in Marysville and met up with Steve Smith.
I'm lead worker of the sign warehouse.
Steve pretty much makes all the signs in our area, and some of them are a little strange.
That's for picking up litter, tree planting, for vegetation control, for like wildflowers.
You know anything about this sign, Ocean City, 3,073 miles?
I know there's one on this end, and it's the coolest sign we have.
Turns out the Ocean City sign is no mistake, and there's even a record book for it.
There it is.
And get this, Steve says Ocean City, Maryland has a Sacramento sign with the same mileage.
What's the backstory behind this sign?
I'm not exactly sure.
All right, so current Caltrans workers may not know why this sign is here, but I found the guy who does.
Oh, that's me.
This is Jack Cropper, the man who put up the sign.
It's a novelty.
Jack was a former Caltrans maintenance manager back in the 1970s and 80s.
But I was also the top dog.
And Jack also has ties in Ocean City, Maryland.
I had a lot of relatives, shirt-tailed relatives.
One summer, Jack was vacationing in Ocean City and noticed the Sacramento sign in Maryland. That's when he got an idea.
Well, if they've got one, we should have one.
At first, Jack's novelty sign idea didn't take off. You see, in the mid-80s, the federal government started a campaign to reduce the number of unnecessary signs.
What they call CURE.
It's a program that Jack knew well.
I'd been leading a campaign to get rid of all the unnecessary signs.
This was definitely an unnecessary sign.
But when you're top dog, you know, you get your way.
All right, so Jack may have pulled rank to put this sign up here, but there is some logic behind his decision.
And it goes all the way to Ocean City, Maryland.
Highway 50 is the only continually running highway to link Ocean City and Sacramento.
There's the Sacramento sign.
Ocean City put up the Sacramento sign first.
All right, so I reached out to Maryland Department of Transportation. Turns out that a former maintenance manager named Ed Buck put up the Sacramento sign in Ocean City. Unfortunately, Ed Buck has since passed away, but I did get a hold of his son, David Buck, and David says he remembers vacationing as a kid to Ocean City, but he doesn't know why his dad put up the Sacramento sign, other than the fact that his dad was also head honcho and could do whatever he wanted. Now, David wrote one more thing in his email. He says that the Sacramento sign was actually stolen twice since his dad put it up.
It was a common problem to have these signs stolen.
Jack says the Ocean City sign has also been stolen and replaced a few times.
All right, so Jack doesn't know if this is the exact mileage to Ocean City, Maryland, but he says if you want to find out for yourself, feel free to drive Highway 50 in Sacramento. John Bartell, ABC 10 News.